Hey, welcome back to my channel. Riddle here. I'm going to teach you something super basic, but a lot of people do it wrong. And if you're just starting out, this can make a big difference in the health of your vegetables or flowers this year. Transplanting a plant, especially tomatoes and things in the nightshade family like peppers and eggplants. So most people, the instinct when they transplant their seedlings or the vegetables that they buy pre-grown at the store is that when they transplant it, they put it in the soil at the same level that the plant is growing. And that is a big no-no, because what it does is it takes away your chance to increase the strength of the plant and its root system, and it makes it gangly, especially if it's a seedling, and gangly and weak. So, which makes it vulnerable. There's a good chance it will snap off or just grow kind of weak. So what we're going to do, we're going to put our soil, you can pretend this is the garden also, but right now, for the sake of education, I'm going to do it in a pot for you. So we're going to put some soil compacted in the bottom. You know, you want to make sure that even in the garden that it's pressed down so there's no air pockets or anything. Then we're going to take our tomato out. This is a Motokawa pink. I highly recommend the Japanese pink tomatoes. They're so sweet. They're the best salad tomatoes. Then we're going to take our tomato and you're going to want to plant that at least halfway down that stem. Now some people would snap off the actual leaves. I don't snap off my leaves that are going to be submerged because I think it opens the plant up to bacteria and viruses, especially when it's in the garden. But we're going to plant that tomato, instead of at the soil level where we got it, at least halfway up the stem. And what this is going to do by planting it halfway up the stem is that entire stem now is going to become a fortified root system for us, which is going to make a stronger and larger tomato plant, pepper plant, or whatever you do. So see what I've done there? The plant, instead of being all the way, you know, up here and all whooply-blopply, is now solidly halfway or 3/4 of the way in our soil. And you always want to water that in right away, because as soon as you transplant, you want water and soil making contact with the roots in the plant, and you're going to see that this plant is going to be amazing now. That in a matter of weeks, that stem is going to be shooting out, making a giant root structure and giving you 3 to 5 times the plant you would have had versus if you would have planted it at soil level when it was in its old pot. So that's it. The proper way to transplant seedlings or garden vegetables, especially your nightshades or things with the longer stems, is you want to plant it at least halfway up the stem. Thank you for visiting my channel. If you enjoy my quick tips and money-saving videos, please subscribe. It helps. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other.